I absolutely love cultural fusion foods, and I'm a sucker for sweets, so make it a dessert and it can't be beat. Aloha mai kako, my name is Relle and welcome to my kitchen where I like to share all my favorite island and Hawaiian style recipes. Take classic American brownies, make it a red velvet flavor and fuse it with Japanese mochi, and that's what we'll be making today, red velvet mochi brownies. I'd like to mahalo Foodland Hawaii for sponsoring this video. As always, thoughts and opinions are all my own. So hele mai, come along and let's get started. First, let's gather your ingredients.
You'll need cocoa powder, baking soda, vinegar, eggs, Maika'i organic pure cane sugar, buttermilk, butter, mochiko flour, salt, vanilla extract, and red gel food coloring. Traditional red velvet is flavored with buttermilk, cocoa, and vinegar. If you don't want to use red gel food coloring, you can use beetroot to get that red color. First, the dry ingredients. To a bowl, add mochiko flour, sugar, cocoa powder, make sure you get the unsweetened type, salt, and some baking soda to help with leavening. And mix until everything is well combined, and then you can set this aside while we start to mix up the wet ingredients. Now for the wet ingredients, add buttermilk to a bowl. This will give it some tang, melted butter, eggs. You'll want to whisk that up before you add the eggs to the bowl. Vinegar, vanilla extract. I like to use homemade. I'll link the recipe in the card above or in the description box below. And then the red gel food coloring. The gel is thicker and you don't need to use as much. If you use the liquid one, which will definitely work, you can totally do that as well. You may need a little bit more to give it that deep red color. Now you're going to take your wet ingredients and add it to your dry ingredients. You'll notice that it'll start to get darker. It is the cocoa powder. When the cocoa powder and the red and the mochiko mix together, it is a very dark, almost like crimson reddish brown color. When it bakes, it'll also get a little bit darker. So if you want more red, you can add a little bit more red food coloring, or you can try and cut back a little bit on the cocoa, but don't take it down too much, otherwise it'll take away that chocolatey flavor that red velvet has. Then you're going to take your mochi brownie batter and you're going to pour it into a lined 8x8 baking dish. Then place it in the oven that was preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and you're going to bake it for 1 hour. When it's done, it'll look like this. Allow it to cool completely before you start cutting it. To take it out of the pan, you can easily lift up the parchment paper that was in there, push that to the side, and then you can use a clean butter knife to cut. I like to make 16 squares, but you totally can cut it however you want. And don't mind my crooked lines because no matter what I do, I just can't cut them straight. And you've got yourself some red velvet mochi brownies. Enjoy!
I hope you get a chance to try this recipe, and if you want to try other dessert recipes from me, then check out this playlist here, or if you'd like to see what YouTube think you should watch, then check out this video here. And until next time, ahui ho!
Thank you for watching my mom's video.